truthfully, the biggest benefit that I found with AI with video editing is just the unsexy tasks. For example, subtitling. Oh my god, it has changed the entire way I subtitle full videos. Before, I used to do it manually, or I would use Premiere Pro's automatic subtitle generator. If you've ever used it, you know how annoying it is. There's capital letters randomly, there's like full stops and commas out of nowhere, there's half the words it'll get wrong. Sometimes it's not even like the words are wrong and it makes sense, it's just like the sentence doesn't make sense. Like, why would you think it even means that? Why would you think that's what it said? So it's just a pain in the ass, and to fix it you've got to like manually go in. I use AI now to essentially take the subtitles that's automatically being generated, we download it as an SRT file, like a subtitle file, and then I ask it like, hey, here's what the video is about, fix it within the context of this video. For example, if I'm recording this, I might say a line, let's say I'm recording this. The normal Premiere Pro subtitler might have picked it up as, let's say I'm recording crickets, because there's crickets around, imagine it picked it up as that. An LLM, like an AI, would pick up like, wait, crickets doesn't make sense within the context of this video. He probably meant something else. What's the most likely word? Oh, let's plug that in instead. And because AI, like we spoke about before, it's literally a prediction machine of what word comes next and what like data comes next. It is so good at predicting what words should have been there. So it cleans it all up. Then I just get it to follow the best practices within my program. I'm going to tell you some of them because it's relevant for this. But with subtitling, there's 3 core rules that you have to follow when you're doing subtitling. Number 1, it has to be accurate, which we talked about before. The AI is going to clean it up. Second of all, we want it to follow the natural cut points. For example, let's say we're saying, right now I'm using my iPhone camera to record this video. That's a long line that, let's say we're cutting every 3 to 4 words. We want to make sure that we're cutting it at the most natural points. So, for example, I completely forgot the sentence that I used, so we're going to use a different one. I have my microphone on a tripod. I have my microphone on a tripod. Rather than like, I have my mic on a tripod. Like, you got to break it up so that, let's say there's a noun phrase, you don't actually split in the middle of it. For example, a microphone should never be split between 2 subtitle lines, where it says like A, like it ends on A, and then the next line where it switches to the next set of subtitles says microphone. Noun pairs should be paired up. There's all these other little rules, like I teach AI now, here's all the rules, here's a ton of examples, go do it for me. Before it used to be such a pain in the ass to do it manually. And then the third rule, which is we want to make sure that we have consistent casing. For example, let's say you've got lowercase, uppercase, and then randomly there's like another capital letter at the beginning of a line for some reason. Like, you want to get rid of those. So it doesn't matter if you do it all in lowercase. It doesn't matter if you do it all in uppercase. What matters is you have a consistent way of capitalizing. Maybe you have all lowercase and only the I's are capitalized. But what matters is it is consistent. And AI is so good at doing this. So what I do is get an automatically generated transcript, feed it into an AI that's been trained on this process that I already would have done manually, and then now it can do what I would have been able to do manually, but in an automatic way. The reason I mentioned all of this is because if I didn't have my proven process already, the AI wouldn't be able to do it, because when it thinks subtitles, it's trained on like so much random data that I have no control over, so it's going to get it wrong. If you're a freelance video editor and you want to get more clients, I've got something for you. It's a completely free outreach tracker. It's the same one we use with all our coaching students, and it's going to allow you to be able to send more messages to potential clients, get more replies, and also be able to close them at higher rates. So go get that free tracker in the description. After you signed up for it, I'm going to send it straight to your email. I'm going to give you a bit more information on how I personally help video editors. So if you do want to get more help, you can apply there. But whether you get my further help or not, just go and get the free tracker for now, because at least you're going to be able to run this on your own for a while.